Hey everyone, back some SPYRAL gameplay. The ranked season has restarted, so I'm going to be grinding more games, and there'll be more games for you guys. As you can see, I'm going first here, and I've got a pretty solid hand. Drone plus agent combo, thanks to Resort searching out Drone, with an extender and rescue missions in hand, is plenty enough to get to your full combo inboard. You'd have your Borreload, your Sleeper, and your Borreload, and everything else you need, and this is pretty solid, so I'm just going to lead off with Resort to see if I can actually get this going, and before throwing out Jackalope or something. And my opponent, immediately Maxx sees me. I'm SPYRAL, and once you see SPYRAL, they're obviously going to special summon, so you just throw Maxx because why not? So yeah, that's gonna. I probably would have been better for them to see me commit because it's like I need like 20 summons to do anything, so I can't just do something on 2 summons. It would let me get to a Masquerena or something, but here I'm just going to summon Quik Fix to get a free search off Big Red, so I can Big Red my Quik Fix next turn if I need to. Drop Link Reba to try to prevent an OTK, and I'm setting the rescue missions in the hope that maybe my opponent goes a regular Link Climb chain with like a Nightmare Phoenix and an Accesscode Talker, and now it's my back row. But they just happen to have the Harpy's Feather Duster, and then drops Godarla straight on my head because they're Numeron. Isn't it just like Numeron to have Harpy's Feather Duster? So yeah, they're going to use Numeron Network and do the old OTK, but this is exactly why you set your rescue missions, right? Your opponent's going to be afraid of your back row no matter what, and they're going to clear it, and that's going to let you just throw out a Quik Fix. I mean, Numeron also plays Twin Twisters just for stuff like this, or they also have red reboots, but that's not going to be very relevant here. And thankfully, the old rescue during the battle phase trick is perfectly good against Numeron. They have no way to pierce through Quik Fix. Throw them in defense mode and go get your drone search. So I even get a little value out of it. And yeah, they survived the OTK. Now they do get to go into a link play. Most of the time you expect Apollousa here, but I'd actually be okay against Apollousa. I have so many effects in hand that could really easily force through an Apollousa. Big Red on Quik Fix, they'd probably Apollousa that, Drone, Apollousa that, Jackalope, and at that point you can just start attacking them. But yeah, I do draw another danger, which is Nessie. So yeah, Apollousa would have been really bad here. Avramax is actually really good here because basically the only out I have in my deck besides Droplets is Accesscode Talker, and Accesscode Talker is usually necessary for the lethal push. So once Accesscode Talker pops the Avramax, it'll spin the Accesscode Talker back. But I do just get to do my regular Link Climb, and that'll get me into Master Plan. But they have an Ash. I'm assuming they drew that Ash for turn because they didn't Ash my Quik Fix, but maybe they didn't feel they needed to because they had already activated Maxi and they figured Ash was ancillary. Yeah, now I can just start throwing my dangers out and getting some link material up to go into a Accesscode Talker. Jackalope and Nessie is immediately Accesscode Talker because both of them are material on the board no matter which one I hit. So I discard Nessie, go Tsuchinoko, and I drew a Jet Synchron. Now, the interesting thing here is the second I drew Jet Synchron, I realized exactly what I could do. So Double Dangers automatically gets me into a Accesscode line pretty easily. I can just go first danger into Nightmare Unicorn, don't have to use this effect, who cares about the network at this point. And then I could go the second danger into Accesscode Talker, and then I could just pop the network if I wanted to, or and then pop the Avramax, so that'd be perfectly good. But funnily enough, I actually want to use the Unicorn here to discard the Tsuchinoko because it's a free Tsuchinoko discard. And I'm just going to, might as well spin the Numeron Network while it's easy to spin. This may have been a mistake because I was going to go into Accesscode Talker anyhow, but I wanted the Jet Synchron in hand, and you'll see why in a second. I just wanted 1 card in hand for my follow-up play here. And there was a chance if I didn't do that, the Tsuchinoko would snipe the Jet Synchron, or that it would snipe itself and it wouldn't matter. It'd be the same thing either way. So I just go into Accesscode Talker as per usual, pop the Avramax. Avramax spins Accesscode, which is funny because I can get my Accesscode back later if I want to. Now, this is actually a small misplay big rating back Helix. I should have big rated back Super Ages, and I'm going to tell you why at the end of this setup. But this does turn on my Quik Fix, so I can discard Jet Synchron, get Quik Fix. Quik Fix and go get my last gear, which I, figured that I could do that. Now I can use Jet Synchron to bring back last resort, bring that Jet Synchron. Now I can turn these two into Firebax. Now, Super Agent would have worked just fine there, so there's no reason why I had to use Double Helix. Firebax is going to get me into Ash Blossom, and the funny thing about this is the plan I devised the second I got into Jet Synchron. I realized I can make a Firebax play, and a 4 plus a 3 plus a 1, that's 8 stars, baby. And 8 stars gets you into Borreload Savage Dragon. Now, here's where it mattered that I messed up. I thought I needed the Helix in Graveyard for my Big Red, because that's why I didn't banish Helix with Accesscode Talker to pop my opponent's cards. But if I had sat down and done the math really quick, I'm going to show you. I have 1500 plus 3950 against 5600. That is 150 damage short. So if I had used Accesscode Talker and banished either Link Clearbow or Double Helix instead of thinking I needed to use the Double Helix with my Big Red, and then not banish my Unicorn, equipping Unicorn on Borreload Savage Dragon, 2200 is 300 more than 1900, and it would have been exactly 150 more damage. I wasn't thinking that far ahead. I was just thinking like tactically. I figured, okay, I'll get a Borreload and a Hack of Firax. It's not lethal, but I have a discard off Desert Locust and a negate off Borreload, and that is functionally game. Like Numeron doesn't really play a lot of cards that can can force multiple interactions, right? You know, some decks can, like maybe Tri-Brigade in certain instances, but not in this one. So here we go. That is game. My opponent concedes because obviously they don't have an out for that. I just negate one card, discard the other, and that's game. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that, and a little bit of self-criticism there about how I shouldn't have banished my Unicorn when I was going into a Borreload play. And Unicorn would have been better anyhow. It's 3 negates instead of 2. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed that, and if you did, throw a like, comment, subscribe, any of that kind of stuff. I'll talk to you guys in the comments if you want. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. Bye.